What's good, and good morning from Canada. Hope everybody's doing well. So we're going to go over Polygon, guys. We broke that trend line of support, and I talked about that trend line. I said, I said if we break that trend line here, go short, and if we break above this level of resistance, go long, and we came under this trend line here. So we're going to get into that. So currently we're sitting at $1.29. We're down about 10% on the day. The market cap is sitting at 8.09 billion and the 24-hour volume is 809 million. So we're going to start here on the daily chart, and we're going to go over the analysis for Matic, for Ethereum, and a little bit of Bitcoin as well. So we can see here on the daily that we're starting to break underneath the 55. We weren't quite able to hold it as support, and we may correct further. I haven't taken that $1 off the table yet. So it is a possibility that we may see an ABC correction like this, where we come down and this is your A. You come down, you go A, you go B, and you have a pretty deep C wave all the way down to $1. Not something that I'm going to take off the table, but we do have a pretty strong level of support in this area of $1.22, where we came down to is also a previous swing high. But we'll jump into the 4-hour chart here. All right, guys, so we're here on the 4-hour, and you can see we broke underneath this trend line of support, and we're starting to trend downwards towards the 0.786, which is at about $1.25, so pretty close to that $1.22 that we're seeing there on the daily. However, we are coming underneath. I'm actually going to pop this open on the hourly. We are coming underneath the golden ratio here. Just give me one sec, guys. Yeah, you can see we came out, we back tested resistance, and we broke down. So we are underneath the golden ratio, and usually that signifies that you'll come back to where you started your little pump here at $1.15. In many cases, you come down to the 1.272, which you'll see here with Bitcoin. All right, guys, so keep an eye on $1.25. That's your next level of support here, and if you break that, we come down to $1.15 and quite possibly $1.04, as we have broken the golden ratio here. So I'm going to quickly look here at Ethereum. All right, guys, so we're here on Ethereum, and yesterday we talked about that ascending triangle, and we broke down and we came down to our price target, and we've continued to come down here, and we've come down to the 1.618 at about 2055. So I'm going to quickly put it onto the 4-hour chart to show you guys your next levels of support here. So I've dropped in this line at 1943, where this wick came down to right here, as well as a previous swing high. If we start to break 2055, that could be a level of support, as well as 1737 is where our wick came down to, as well as the 2.618 on the Fibonacci, guys. Now, if we do bounce, let's say we bounce from the 1.618, keep an eye on this level here at 2256, where we hit all that resistance. Would likely be a level of resistance once again, and then right here at 2332. But if we do break this, guys, if we break this key level of support, then we come down here to these levels. So I'll quickly open Bitcoin. So you can see here on Bitcoin, it's headed right down to the 1.272 that I have been talking about. When you break the golden ratio, in many cases, you'll come right down to the 1.272. So keep an eye on that level of support. Look for a bounce in that area at about 33,092. Otherwise, you come down to the 1.414, which is at about 32,276, and then we have this level right here, the 1.618, that lines up with this red wick here at about 31,105. So keep an eye on those levels, guys, and just wait for that bounce. Of course, you would have a key level of resistance back up here at 35,919 if we do bounce from this level. All right, guys. So you can always take short positions. I'll pop up my short positions on the screen here. Once we started to break underneath this trend line of support here, I took a short position, as well as took a short position here on Iota, on Cardano. Here, I'll just pop it open. So when we started to fall underneath this ascending triangle here, we back tested resistance. I took a short position as well. There's always money to be made on the way up, on the way down as well. I do trade with leverage, which is more risky, guys. Should be for experienced traders. If you want to learn about it, there are terrific tutorials. I'm sure I'll do one down the road, but there are some terrific tutorials on leverage trading on Binance. All right, guys, so we'll quickly pop open Matic, and we'll end up this video here. Let me pop it open right here. So it does look like we're coming down to this $1.25, and if we break that at $1.15 and we have that $4, that dollar range that we've been talking about here, and if we bounce, your key levels of resistance are $1.40. Let me drop this down to $1.47 at $1.56. But you always want to keep an eye on the master energies as Bitcoin is heading down to the 1.272, and then we have Ethereum down at the 1.618. So if you see us start to break these levels, then you can continue to stay in your short, or you could enter a short position as the price would come down to its next level of support. And then if you see that bounce, with Bitcoin, that's when you can start entering your long positions with your altcoins. All right, guys. So that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. You can check out the Discord, Patreon link in the bio, and I'll see you in the next one. Much love. Take care.